Rebonjour à tous et bienvenue pour cette édition de l'actualité sur Canal 2 International consacrée à la célébration de la 58.
Madame Christelle Sandra Anon Aroga, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Merci de nous retrouver. Vous êtes commandant des douanes.
Tout à fait.
Et vous allez peut-être un mot avant de la descente sur le terrain sur les missions de la douane. On n'en a pas toujours une idée très claire.
Merci Evelyne pour la question. C'est vrai qu'on perçoit la douane beaucoup plus par rapport à sa mission fiscale de collecte des recettes et de contribution à l'effort budgétaire. Mais également, il faut retenir que l'administration des douanes est compétente en matière de protection de la société, en matière de sécurité, qui est une mission qui a le vent en poupe en ce moment dans notre corps, et en matière d'assistance aux autres administrations.
Au plan institutionnel, la direction générale des douanes est rattachée, placée sous la tutelle du ministère des Finances.
Effectivement, Evelyne, du ministre des Finances, ministère des Finances.
D'accord. We'll go on the field again.
Yes, and I should say that since 2016, the Cameroun Customs Department is intensifying its fight against the smuggling and illicit trade through the Operation Halkomi, a vast anti-contraband campaign that has helped recover hundreds of billions of francs for the state treasury. Baldwin Sama now joins us from the Yaoundé Highway. These were custom officers during one of the operations Alchemy, and will take us right inside that operation, Baldwin, and tell us, what did you say? Welcome.
Happy National Day to you, Ben Minopufong and Evelyn Mingakung. Welcome to the Yaoundé Douala Motorway, where we shall be talking about Operation Halkomi with the Cameroun Customs, which happens to be this anti-smuggling and anti-counterfeiting campaign to fight against illegal trades introduced or launched by the Cameroun Customs in 2016, 2026, 10 years of effective presence of Operations Halkomi on the ground. And with our resource person, Commandant Felix Ekole, who happens to be the operational controller talking about Operation Halkomi, we are going to know more about Halkomi. Happy National Day to you, Commandant Felix Ekole.
Same to you, Baldwin. It's a pleasure to get you.
We are talking about Operation Halkomi, 10 years of Operation Halkomi, 2016, 2026 in Cameroon. What do we need to know about Operation Halkomi?
Oh, it's good. You know the history about this operation. 10 years ago, this operation was launched. But what was behind this operation? What provoked this operation? We received complaints from some operators from certain sectors of the economy, especially those in the automobile sector, the pharmaceutical sector. They came with complaints of unfair competition in their business that they witnessed. And with these complaints at the level of the hierarchy, it's an information. We have to treat this information and see whether what they are saying is a reality. So with the testing that we did, we discovered that their claims were true. When we went through the list of goods that were facing this unfair competition, one of this sector was the automobile sector. And we discovered that in our revenue-generating merchandise, cars used to be almost at the first line, but they were relegated almost at the third line now. When I say first line, that's the first major goods that were generating revenue. But cars were relegated behind. So this was already a truth. And to counter this impact, this unfair competition, the hierarchy thought it wise to put in place something that can counter. To any threat, there must be a counter, an antidote to that threat.
10 years have gone by. What are some of the remarkable achievements of Operation Halkomi since 2016?
Oh, the achievements are far-reaching. When we look at, first of all, the nature of goods that were seized, we'll talk of automobile, for example. We have seized thousands of cars. Thousands of cars. You go to drugs, because that was another sector that was facing a threat due to contraband and counterfeiting. We have seized millions and millions of tablets of drugs that you know. in the area of security, we have seized tons of ammunition that were coming in uncontrolled. Then when we talk about the revenue aspect, you know, initially the aim was not to fetch revenue. It was first of all to stop contraband and counterfeiting in most of those sectors that came up with complaint. But we discovered that when the operation was launched, the revenue sector came in because the operation was generating revenue. The first year, they came with about 1 billion, which is 1,000 million. As we are saying now, this year, they have given them a target of 3.5 billion. That's 35,000 million. So you see, even on the revenue sector, they were doing something. That's direct revenue.
Thank you so much, Commander Felix Ekole, for that beautiful insight for us to discover more about the activities of Operation Halkomi, a laudable initiative there by the Director General of Customs, Edwin Fongot Nuvaga, in his consistent, persistent, and convincing strides to ensure that they don't only come up with some reforms at the Cameroun Customs, but these reforms are actually implemented. From the Yaoundé Douala motorway, Evelyn Mengakung, happy National Day from this end once more. Back to you.
Thank you so very much for this report, Inside Report Badouin Sama. Merci de nous rejoindre ici. Avec nous, Ben Pouffon, Madame Christelle Sandra Non Arroga est toujours là. On vient de voir une sorte d'illustration réelle de l'efficacité de la douane sur le terrain avec l'opération Halkomi.
Effectivement, c'est une opération extrêmement porteuse parce que non seulement elle permet de booster les recettes en termes de droits éludés, rattrapés, et même en termes d'amende, mais également elle permet de lutter contre les trafics illicites, toutes sortes de trafics illicites, et également de booster le rendement économique de notre pays.
Et il y a un réel engouement du public, il adhère à ces nouvelles opérations.
C'est vrai que les opérations ne sont pas toujours bien comprises par les usagers qui peuvent avoir l'impression d'être tracassés, mais après échange, discussion avec eux, ils finissent par comprendre que les enjeux derrière relèvent de la protection du consommateur beaucoup plus.
Et qui sont les premiers à être au centre de vos préoccupations? Merci infiniment. Nous vous retrouvons
des Nations Unies à travers le monde depuis 2012. Les innovations majeures de cette édition résident essentiellement
chef de détachement après une prestation très remarquée en tête du détachement féminin 2025.
Alors là, la douane, lorsqu'on l'évoque, on part à cette dernière innovation depuis le 1er avril 2026, le dédouanement électronique des téléphones, tablettes et terminaux électroniques.
Effectivement, il s'agit d'une opération lancée en 2020 qui, après seulement 2 mois, donne entière satisfaction puisque nous avons pu collecter plus d'1 milliard de recettes sur cette courte période. Mais quand même, j'aimerais dire qu'au-delà des recettes budgétaires, l'intérêt de l'administration est de sécuriser la chaîne d'acquisition des téléphones et terminaux numériques. Cela rentre dans une démarche globale de modernisation de la douane à travers la dématérialisation complète de ces opérations engagées en 2020 avec l'implémentation du système CAM6.
Now tell me, Major, the Customs Administration just only recently became part and parcel of the Defense and Security Forces. What is the nature of collaboration between you and them? Are you looking at them as aliens?
We have a very fruitful relationship with the custom officers. For instance, at the International School for Security Forces, we do carry out common courses together. For instance, we have the Unit Commanders course. We equally have the Senior Staff Commanders course. So we have a very perfect relationship with them, especially as gendarmerie officers, because we always have the same zone of intervention, traffic controlled, we have equally custom controlled and all of that.
Under the watchful eyes of the Director General of the Customs, who remains a man of the people, right? Edwin Fongot Penbaga.
Juste pour compléter que les synergies entre la douane et les forces de défense et sécurité sont de plus en plus agissantes. La douane, par exemple, a cessé d'opérer uniquement depuis la terre dans la façade côtière et elle dispose désormais d'une unité spécialisée qui s'appelle Douaniers marins. 380 hommes aujourd'hui formés en synergie entre les douanes et la marine nationale et qui opèrent ensemble pour sécuriser le plan d'eau.